Hello everybody, welcome back to the volunteer state. We volunteered to get some seed in the ground, didn't we? We stayed up late and got up early this morning, and now, oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Now all our fields are planted. You gonna make it? And they actually slowed down for it, how about that? Nice guys around here, I tell you. So let's see if we can get home without destroying our stuff or anybody else's. But yeah, like I say, we did get everything planted except for the cotton down by the factories. The cotton needs to be a little bit warmer still, so it'll probably be the first day of summer, honestly, before we get that planted. So it'll be a while on the cotton, but that's all right. Give us spread everything out. Maybe we can even harvest it up into winter. So something for us to do, you know, when we get to that point. So. We also stayed up all night in the rain. Man, that road is bumpy. I don't remember it being that rough. I'm still dragging the... More any flat tires on the seat or anything, do it? Something feels rough back there. Anyways, we stayed up wood chipping. We got a lot of wood chipping done, cleared out a lot of land. Gonna give us a lot more room to mow and have grass and hay for the sheep, so that's good. The problem we ran into is that we don't have anywhere to store our wood chips anymore. We have about 200 tons of wood chips. And even though the price isn't really great right now at the sawmill, I was called them this morning. They said they kind of had enough, but they would take them. So we're going to haul them down there. Let's make whatever money we can. We need to at least, you know, clear out our storage so we can do more wood chipping in the future. We have a little bit more to do there. But yeah, like I say, we cleared off a lot of land in front of us right here. You can see left and right, those patches are clear. So thinking some future expansion going in there. We need another sheep pen. If we're gonna do, we're gonna get the paper mill up and running. We need a whole lot more wool than we got, and as of right now, we don't have enough land to plant enough cotton to keep them in business. So. I'm thinking a few more sheep pens, probably not out this way. I kind of like this as a grass field out here for a couple reasons. It's nice and flat. It's it's pretty large. It's got to be a couple acres there, right? And it's a nice entrance into this field. I can drive all the equipment over here without taking it on the main road. So we can get into field number 1 here without, you know, getting in anybody's way. So let's back up around the corner. And now that being said, we might run a plow through here and replant this if we're going to do that. Might as well have more grass, you know, if you're going to mow grass. But I don't know. I mean, at this rate, that's free grass, so you leave it absolutely free. That's pretty good. Didn't cost you anything. Where do we park this thing? Anybody know? Oh, goes under the shed over here with the other one. Well, kind of needs to be washed. Tell you what, let's wash it, empty it out. We're not gonna, well, no, this is the one we'll use for cotton, so we'll just give it a bath. How about that? We won't put it up just yet. We will need it for cotton in a day or two, and I don't think it's gonna rain anymore, so drop that off right there. Yeah, and we also need to go sell wood chips because we're almost out of money. I spent about $30,000 on liquid fertilizer, herbicide, fuel. Basically, I just stockpiled some things for the farm, had them delivered here and put into our various storage places like that. And it should be enough for about a year or so. So hopefully we made a, you know, nice little investment and just pay it now, get it out of the way, and have it when you need it. So let's see, what was I doing? Oh, we need a truck, and we need to go see Mr. Eric down at the store. That's what we got to do. We're going to sell, like I say, a bunch of wood chips, and he has an old Benelux trailer that holds twice as much as anything I have. So I asked him if I could borrow it, and he said we most certainly could. So we're going to go pick that up for a couple hours this morning, make a few trips down to the sawmill, and get whatever money we can. Like I say, it's not going to be a tremendous amount of money. The price is kind of way down, but it doesn't matter. Basically just, That was brutal. That hurt my teeth. Oh yeah, just knocked myself out. I don't even know what I was saying. The money, yeah, basically is just to clear out storage space, and you know, whatever money is just a bonus. So we don't have very much in the bank right now. We'll take what we can get. Hey, look, he's already got it out for us. Awesome. So yeah, this thing will hold quite a bit more. Actually, it's quite long. Hope we can get it in where we need it. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Alright, let me get hooked up here and run in and talk to Eric real quick just so he knows what's going on, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, let's take a ride down to the Sawmill, see what we get here. I'm not even looking for traffic, they're just gonna have to wait. Yeah, you can wait. Alright. Well, let's see what we get here. We also are in a pretty bad way down at the factories here. Our open air free range tomatoes down here. I have to name them something special kind of tomato there. They're invisible greenhouse, but that's all right. We need some stuff in there. They're not producing anything right now. They have been quite productive though. Don't get me wrong. I had to take the forklift down last night and move stuff out of the way. So we have stuff just kind of all over the parking lot down here, and we need water pretty much everywhere, so we need to make a few runs of that. And we're going to have to invest in a wheel loader to move the salt pallets around over there at Mr. Andrews' place. Mr. Andrews is a little too ambitious over there. When he gives you a pallet full of salt, buddy, that thing is a pallet full of salt. So the only thing we found, I think Mr. Adrian suggested a wheel loader. I don't know why I didn't even think of that, but a wheel loader with pallet forks on it is the only thing that we've found that will move those things. So we're going to invest in one of those, and then we are going to take a pallet full of salt and try to sell the whole pallet. We got an amazing price for just the gator bed full, so we're going to see if that was true or if that you know, was some kind of anomaly or something. But like I say, there's no price anywhere on the marketplace here for salt, so it's a black market item. We don't know exactly what we'll get for it, but geez, might be the answer to our financial problems here. Let me see if I can get back without hitting this light pole. Pretty close. All right, close enough, they say. Let's see what we get for 31 tons of wood chips. Now we still have 167 tons in the silo up there, so quite a few more trips I'm going to make. I won't do those on camera, but let's see. $9,000. All right, so if we make 5 more loads at $9,000, that's not bad. We'll make $45,000 off of this thing. Whoa. We don't tear it up before we get there. All right, so that wasn't too bad of a ride. We had nice truck here, gets us here pretty quick, nice and quiet. Now what are you doing? Are you honking at me? Am I in your way? Here I go bragging about the traffic. Now look, what am I doing? What is your problem? You're in my way. My goodness, those Prius drivers. You gotta watch those guys. Alright, now you got one too. You must be in a hybrid. What are you doing there? Come on. Let's go, people. Alright, get out of the way. We're coming. Anyways. So, yeah, we got $9,000. That's alright. Better than nothing. Like I say, we're mainly doing it just to clear out space so that we can continue to wood chip in the future. I was really pleased with the way the yard turned out there. We were able to throw down some grass seed real quick and get it out of the way. Yeah, I just want to show you what I was talking about here. Here is the pallets of tomatoes. I need to just get them all, move them all over here, you know, put them in the warehouse, but we're getting close to having to come to sell, make a good run of ketchup, so I can't wait for that. We're gonna go sell it. We have 11% water, so yeah, we're gonna fill it up with all those tomatoes over there, which should stock it up, and then we will, I think the tanker is here. Yeah, we'll have to come here, get the Peterbilt, Take the anyway, take the tanker. We have to tank it over to the water, which is over at the salt factory. We're gonna have to fill up some seawater. We have that in a different tank over there. We do have two tanks over there. One is like a water tower with a well under it. The other is just a water container that we fill into for the salt water. So yeah, we got to do all those things. We got a bunch to do. There's our nice invisible greenhouses, but as you can see, we're out of something. I think this is the manure tank, right? Or manure trough. I think we're out of manure. I think this is the water barrel. So I know we're out of something. At least I can still see it. Like I say, it still works. It's just a little more clear than you would like it to be, but that's all right. We're gonna leave this here. Just let it fill up once we get them back going. There's no need to. We got enough. We don't need to scavenge those 75% pallets there. We'll just let those go. But yeah, a lot to do there. A lot to do. So, all right. Well, let me go back. I'm gonna make 5 or 6 more trips. Let me get this thing back up there. Fill it up again. We are going to empty out those wood chips and see where we stand. So, I'll be right back. All right, let's see. We got almost $57,000 out of that. Is that right? Math, you know. What are you gonna do? We got some number of thousands of dollars out of that. So got the silo empty. Made a whole bunch of trips. Went ahead and took the trailer back to Eric. So we're done with that. And now we're gonna go sell some ketchup. So we got $63,000 towards our new wheel loader. Eric happens to have a big New Holland in stock, which is just what we're looking for. So yeah, we just got to come up with a way to pay the man. So we're gonna make as much as we can here, and we'll just finance the rest, and we'll be repaying that at a later date. Now, like I say, once we get the wheel loader, we may sell a whole pallet of salt just to see what happens. Just to see. I mean, at the rate we're talking for what we got out of the Gator the other day, we're talking $70,000 pallet here. If that's the case, did you see how hard that was to load up? Man, that was terrible, wasn't it? That took all day. That was tough. You can tell I'm done with the pallet physics, right? We'll do that the easy way if we can. Anyways, so let's run this up to Landy Grain up at the top of the map. On the way back, I may see if I can use the Massey over there, the old Massey wheel loader that we have, to get a pallet of salt up just enough to get it on the back of this truck. And if we can do that, we'll go sell it just to see what we can get from it. And I bet, like I say, if that holds true what we got out the other day, I bet that pallet will get us most of the way to a wheel loader. So we won't have to finance very much. We still owe 1 million smooth. So the longer we can stay there or reduce that number, the better. So that's what we're trying to do. But we have 2 or 3 pallets of salt that are full that I moved off to the side. And our sausage production it's got enough salt in it for now. It has way more salt than we have pigs there, so they're gonna run out of pork before they run out of salt, is my point. Not sure. I may go get the animal trailer, buy a couple more piggies to drop off over there just to keep them going, keep them in business, but I don't know. We'll see how all this goes. We don't know how much money is going to be left. Like I say, we're going to invest in a wheel loader first. We also need to start investing in land. I really want to buy some more land. I think we can, as of right now, I don't think we're in over our heads. I want to try to get to that point where you have just as much field as you can work. You know, any more and you would be falling behind. So that's our goal. You know what? I didn't think this through properly, did I? So I don't know how to unload this stuff off of here. That might work. We got $1,400. Another $1,400. I'm just kind of raking it in there. Let's see if we can maybe push it over. We're gonna have to invest in another forklift, I think. Bring it up here. Oh wow. 6 pallets is a lot harder to move than I thought it was gonna be. Can you move 3 of them? You gotta be stuck on something, stuck on the grate or something. Alright, well, yeah. Let me go in here and talk to somebody. There's bound to be a forklift around here somewhere we can borrow. Let me go talk to somebody, get this unloaded, and see what kind of money we get out of this. I'll be right back. We'll have to go do the water runs and the manure runs here in just a minute. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, well, I just got back here and was going to end that recording clip and realized I had not been recording, so I've been talking to myself for about 10 minutes, but yeah, that's alright. I was probably making it up anyways. I wouldn't, trust me. What we did was we did manage to get 2 pallets of salt loaded up. We took them up to the same store that we sold the ketchup at, and we got $69,000 a piece for those things. So looks like we're not going to be financing a wheel loader after all. We're just going to have to stroke out a check for that bad boy. And need to find a way down to pick it up. Yeah. So, alright. We got to set. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put the order in here. Wheel loader, New Holland. We'll go with the Nokians because we'll be driving it on pavement there all the time. $175,000. We're gonna need some pallet forks, aren't we? Here we go. Is there any weights for the back of this thing? I don't know if that's a... Yeah. That was a FS17 thing. Alright, so down. Still got $69,000 in the bank. Hey-oh. It's the DJ number. Yeah, so what do we do with it? We're not gonna pay the bank back. Ooh, gross. We don't do that kind of thing. While we're deciding, might as well wash this off, right? So the grass is still growing. Everything is planted up until a day or two from now when we can plant cotton. We've sold our ketchup. We have sold some salt illegally off the market there and made quite a bit of money. So we're going to take our black market wheel loader, and I don't think anything's happening here. Is it not registering because it's not hooked up to a tractor? I think it's getting better now. Yeah, I think we get it. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we do have to go back and get all the work done for the warehouses down there. I forgot about that. We still have to water everything. We still have to bring manure in, take the tomatoes over. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Get that out of the way. We'll jump in the gator here. I'll take Mrs. Jockey's ride. We'll be in trouble then, though. Get it all dirty. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, yeah, let's run down here. See what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the truck. It has the manure trailer hooked up to it now. May as well take care of that part before we switch. You know, no sense switching trailers for nothing then having to switch back later. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do the manure, get that out of the way. That'll cost us a little bit of money to get it loaded up over there, but hey, we're alright. We are positively flush with cash. I'm not going to talk about these signs that you may see that happen to be knocked over from my many trips to the wood chip sell point. I was kind of proud of myself on some of them. Wish I had been recording because I didn't hit them with a truck. I was actually drifting that Benelux trailer coming around the corners. That thing was coming in slideways, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there were quite a few road sign casualties. Let's get out of the way. Close enough. Let's get all this out of the way. Might as well do this. We got to do all this stuff today, so it doesn't matter when you get started. Just got to do it, right? Alright, so we'll just run these pallets over real quick. We will make sure this is topped off because we are going to top it off with water. We're going to make quite a few water runs. It's going to take a lot to fill the greenhouses up and fill this up, so it'll take more than a load for sure. Look at that. They unload it quick, don't they? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Not bad. I don't know how many tomatoes this factory holds, but these things are 4,000 liters. We have 16,000 more liters to put in here. They better be able to hold a lot. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. They took it off and rebuilt it over there. I see now. Okay. They just got it off the pallet, put the crates on the ground. I got that one hanging on by its chinny chin chin there. Didn't look like anything was happening, but it was. Alright. Every once in a while we have a good pallet day, huh? We're having a good day right here, seems like. Even the salt pallet, I did manage to pick it up with the Massey over there. I had it recorded. Well, I thought I was recording it, but yeah. Fat fingers must not have pushed a button or something. I don't know what happened, but oh well. You'll just have to take my word for it. I think it only rebuilds every other one or every couple ones. Wait a second. You don't think it's at like 100% and I'm just wasting these, do you? Hold on here. No, only at 68%. Only at 68%. My goodness, they hold a lot of tomatoes. So maybe we're not going to top it off. I thought these would fill it up. Not the case at all, is it? Not even a little bit. Crash into the rest of them. Hold on there. Perfect. Yeah. It's like it rebuilds every other one or every third one. Alright, those two are the ones that are still 75%, so we'll leave those over there. We are still making ketchup. We just sold everything we had for, what, $43,000? That was a pretty good deal. Let's see, put the forks down, turn it off. Did I call this a Peterbilt earlier? I think I did. We're in Kenworth. I told you I couldn't remember what I bought. We just bought it used from Mr. Eric at the store, and I said, old cheap truck. He said, take this one. I said, okay. And that's all I know. Yeah, of course it's a Kenworth. We gotta go get manure. Bring it to the warehouses. I think we're gonna need, I bet you that warehouse, that greenhouse, I mean, I bet you it takes a whole trailer load. I don't know. I don't think I ever filled either one of them up. You get quite a bit of production when you fill both tanks up, but takes quite a bit too. I know that the water tank it's about a full semi-trailer load for each greenhouse. It's quite amazing. And then about the same for the ketchup for the Heinz factory there. And then, oh, so yeah, behind me, that's the well and water tower we're going to get fresh water out of. This is our water silo for seawater up here that we get our salt water out of, which we take to the salt factory right there. So we're rolling on with some sausages here too. 60, yeah, nice. We'll have to get those inside and get them sold here soon. We don't want to leave them out in the sun, do we? Be old cooked sausages. No. Yuck. Room temperature. Alright, let's see here. Backed into the pile. Like I say, we pay for this because we don't have enough to fill it up, so we get a guy to come by and top it off with his own supply. And we got to pay him back for it, so no big deal. It's not very much. We made more than that off of our ketchup, so we'll be good to go. Like I say, I don't want to make too many trips. To get it a little more conveniently located, but that's alright. We do have a use for it here where we have pigs here at the sausage factory, so it's all good. Alright, well, this is going to take forever to fill up, so let me take care of the manure. I'll come back with the water. We'll get everything topped off and running smooth, and that'll probably be a day. Like I say, everything's done now, so just gotta kind of hurry up and wait. But I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got the water hooked up. We passed Mr. Eric from the store on the way over here. He was in our wheel loader delivering it for us. So he had one of the guys in the shop truck following him. So tell you what, that is a top-notch guy right there. What a guy. You give him a few $100,000 and it's like he's your best friend. I'm telling you what, you don't see guys like that all the time. That is top-notch. How do we get, I was gonna say, I know the water comes out of here. We already had a little bit of water in the truck, so we might get lucky here. Don't recall how much these things hold. Maybe we'll only have to make one trip. I don't know, this thing's quite a few gallons going in there. 16, alright. Let's see how much we can get. Anyways, yeah, so you know, I was thinking, we got the wheel loader over there. It's got pallet forks on it. We got the Massey that has pallet forks and a bucket. And we got the forklift over here. Over on that. I'm thinking we can get rid of the forklift. Uh-oh, we ran out. How much? 12,000. Alright, so maybe we can get it with one trip. But yeah, I think I should drive the forklift over to Mr. Eric, see how much he'll give us for it. We'll bring the Massey back over here where it started. And yeah, have the wheel loader over there. We can get a bucket for it if we need to. Should it snow, we can clear the parking lot with it, and we'll have the Massey over here to do the same with a bucket on it. So the bucket is already over here, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Might as well get a few $1,000s for our forklift. We don't need 3 sets of pallet forks, that's for sure. Or pallet lifting devices. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll make a little money. Let's see. I gotta open the lid. Oh boy. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. So, we gotta do this. Oh yeah. He sure did. Check that bad boy out. I'm not used to seeing it with the street tires yet, but looks kind of cool. New Holland long reach. Ooh. Sounds fancy. So yeah, we'll take this back over to the other factory over there. I can't wait to use that thing. I really hope that thing works. 4,000 liter cotton bale. That's going to be pretty cool. And to be honest, we're probably not going to be making many of those. So, yeah, might as well have full bales, I suppose, versus the other thing. We're going to have to figure out a faster way to do that. Let's run over here and check on Andrew. He's still looking at whatever he's looking at over there. I admire his perseverance. So we need some seawater. Yeah, seawater. Salt water. We need some in here. We don't want this pond. I guess he's got 2 empty ponds. He's got to scrape the salt out of here. I guess this is where you put the salt water in. This is what it looks like afterwards. Who knew? That guy's a genius. Look at him. You wouldn't know it, would you? You wouldn't know it by looking at his comments sometimes. It's funny. We'll get it. Quite a team, quite a team. All right, let's see. 63, 65%. This is not going as fast as I thought it might. But let's take a look here. Make sure we're done with everything. We got grass turned on too, that way I can see when I can mow. I want to get it to the final stage. I'm not really hurting. I do have a little bit of grass ready for the sheep, and they're full right now, so I'm gonna wait for the grass to be fully grown. But as you can see, everything is planted except for the 2 cotton fields right here beside us, and the ground just won't warm up enough for cotton, so it's gonna be a short window for the cotton. We're gonna have to jump on that. Hopefully it works out. Not sure how it's gonna go, but yeah, everything's planted. 1, 2, 3 is corn. 4, 5, 6 is wheat. 7, 8, 10 is sunflowers. Are both of those wheat? Yeah, both of these right here are wheat as well. So we're gonna have quite a bit of wheat this first year, but that's just because the 2 in front of us right here were planted last winter. So when we bought them, they already had wheat in them. That's why we're gonna have a extra large crop this year. Next year, these 2 down here are gonna alternate cotton and sunflowers. So since the cotton will be in these 2 this year, the cotton will be in the big 2 next year, which is good. So it'll take us a while to get through our rotations where everything evens out, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think we got a pretty good setup here. Gonna work pretty well. Ooh, forgot to close my lid. Don't want any bugs flying in there or anything. We don't need that. Those flock of mosquitoes Farmer Min's always choking on. You gotta watch those things. Oh, cool little water wheel. I don't know how I never noticed that before. Oh, because when I notice water wheels, I crash into the bridge. That's exactly what happens. Whoops. It is pretty cool though. Check that out. I didn't notice that before. Alright, so I gotta fill this one up first. We'll go in the opposite way we came in before. Maybe. We gotta get that one to 16, and then we'll go fill up the factory. And we might have to pump some of this back out so that we can get salt water in here. We gotta go to the other tank and get salt water for Andrew over at the salt factory, salt mine. What is that thing? Desalinization, is that what he said? He said a big fancy word. That sounds like something he would have said. I wonder if that thing will hold all of this. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't know. We still got 5,000 gallons. That's a whole lot of water. I don't think their tank's as big as our tank. Size matters sometimes, you know. Nah, 16. That's just like the other ones. All right. Well, we got this up and running. Still, we do have 1 pallet of wool from the sheep, 1 full pallet that we put into storage. Everybody's off from the factory right now, though. It kind of seems like a pain just to fire everything up and run right now, just for 1 pallet. So we're gonna let that stockpile. When we do get it cranked up, maybe we can keep it going, because right now it's a hit or miss operation. We're trying to get some people employed there, so we don't want to be messing with them, you know, bring them on for a week, lay them off. So we'll just hold off on that. But yeah, I really want to get that tissue going, paper mill production going. We're going to make some money off of that. So don't think we're going to be selling any more black market salt pallets. Just had to know. Plus, hey, might as well get a wheel loader out of it to boot, right? So we'll take our wheel loader for our black market salt. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, yeah, now we're... Yeah, I know. You're very upset. I'm very stuck. We're going to have to work something out here. All right. Excuse me. That's my fault. I'm very sorry. Please, by all means, continue. Jeez. It's like he didn't want to be my friend or something. Alright, well, I'm going to go empty this out. Maybe there's enough room before the silo fills back up with water. Since we just emptied it out, maybe I can pump this straight back in where it came from. So, yeah, let me see what I can do. But I think we're done here. So, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I am Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.